real estate agent. So many times if you're here on a team meeting on a Wednesday, you'll see that we're raffling off this Millionaire Real Estate Agent book. If there was any how-to book that you should follow on what the heck am I supposed to do every day, what should I be spending my hours and my time doing, I would recommend reading The Millionaire Real Estate Agent, or now they even have a better one, which is The Rookie Real Estate Agent, which is basically the Millionaire Real Estate Agent hyper-focused for those that are brand new into real estate who have a goal of making $100K in their first year of real estate. Who wants to make $100K this year? I think we could all say yes to that. So, we're going to start off by talking about there's no pens here, the lead generation model. Let's make sure this works. Yes. Okay. So the lead generation model is based off of 3 main buckets of people. Everybody gets an appropriate bucket, if you will. And those buckets are, you have your met people, your unmet people, and I call them your affiliated services. You can also call them your allied resources. These are basically like other realtors and vendors in the business. So we'll call them allies. Allied resources. Everybody falls into this bucket. It's either somebody that we've met before, we've seen them face to face, we've talked to them, someone we've maybe talked to but never met before, and people that help support us during the real estate transaction. It's those 3 buckets. Now, if you were to think of lead generating like a bullseye, you think about who plays darts in here. What are we trying to aim with the dart?
The center.
The center, the bullseye right here. So the bullseye, while it's a smaller number of people, it's worth the most amount of points. That's a tongue twister. With the most amount of points. It's worth the most amount of points here in the middle. So it's a small group of people, but it's a concentrated group of people. Can you guys guess who is the primary target audience that we are going to? And Coach is not allowed to answer. Who is this targeted group of people that we should be focusing the majority of our efforts on?
Who we have met.
Yes, who we have met, our met group. I'm going to put met. So our met group usually consists of our sphere, also known as our SOI. These are people that are in our world already. We know them, we love them, they know us, they love us. There's a built-in level of trust there. You don't have to as much earn the business because they already know you and love you. Then you've got this second tier here. Still very valuable, definitely a larger pool we're working with. Who do you imagine is that group? Unmet, exactly, Pooja. So we're gonna say unmet. Some examples of unmet are gonna be circle prospecting, maybe cold calling, online leads.
Door knocking.
Door knocking, hopefully the goal is you've met them.
Oh, true.
So
Okay.
you've met them face to face. So yes, we're actually gonna put that up here. Another example of a met would be like an open house.
Right.
Sorry, is this, I can turn this. There we go. Okay, and then you have your allied resources. These are gonna be people like your title reps, your home inspection reps, the people that help support you, other realtors. This might be other ways for you to get referrals though. Do you remember, some of you, a lot of you were in the class we shared last week, where one of our agents, Katie, every year, one of the ways that she reaches out to her sphere is she reminds them it's time for your AC tune-up. And she partners with an AC guy and offers a little $50 off coupon. That AC guy is an allied resource. It's somebody supporting her business. But don't you think that AC guy is probably so grateful of all the business Katie's helping him get that whenever that AC guy thinks about real estate, he probably thinks of Katie. It's a great referral, networking foundation to support your business and also bring in referrals. Another is going to be agents. So big events like Keller Williams Family Reunion or Mega Camp, you're going to be agents from all across the country, all across the globe. Great way to build up a referral network. If you maybe speak another language or you have a certain specialization, like you're part of KW Military, you can also partner with other KW military agents across the country and build up a great network that way to get referrals. So Allied Resources is out here. It's a huge world and network of people. It's not what we're hyper focusing on. So what the Red Book teaches, the MREA, the Millionaire Real Estate Agent, is first and foremost, your number one priority should be that center of the bullseye, which is your MET group. And remember, we talked about last year, there's a lot of statistics out there, a lot of figures, a lot of data supporting how much cheaper it is, how much less time it is, how much less conversion it is to work with people you already know. Do you remember the average conversion time of an unmet lead? Does anyone remember that from last week?
Like a year?
Could be more than a year. It was anywhere from like 90 to 400 and something days. I can't even think about what I'm doing next week, let alone what's happening in 400 days. I can't imagine having to work with someone for 400 days. Versus a MET person, the average was what, 90? Or the max, anywhere from 30 to 90. The latency period is so much shorter on a MET person. So that's one of the primary reasons we focus on METs. Another reason we focus on METs is because it is 80% likely that the first person you transact with is going to be somebody that is a friend or family of you, somebody in your network of people.
Yep.
So even though the irony to that is that even though all that data, all that those stats is there to support, the number one complaint I get from agents is, I don't want to talk to my sphere. I don't want to come across pushy. I don't want to sound salesy.
Yeah.
That's the biggest concern.
I talked to them last month. I don't know what to say.
What do I say? Yes.
So I have a question. I don't know. Were you
Yes.
asking me to ask the question or?
Yes, ask the question. Ask away. It's
Okay,
open dialogue.
So now I'm on week 2. Okay?
Uh-huh.
So whoever I've met, I've already spoken to, I've introduced, I'm like, hey, this is what I'm doing now. So just in case, you come across something, let me know.
Yes.
So that's how you start. Right?
Yes.
But then how do you,
What do you do next?
what do I do next?
What do you do next? Great question. So for sure, number one thing everybody should do if they haven't already, which I know a lot of you have, is you have to almost reintroduce yourself as an agent. And I will get a lot of people saying, I've already talked to everybody. Then what we do is, we can do this exercise too. We'll see how the temperature of the room's feeling. I have people pull out their phones and they scroll to how many contacts are in their phone. And it's anywhere from 200, 500, 1,000. There's no possible way we've talked to all 1,000 people in our contacts. And then I say, well, let's open your Facebook or let's open your Instagram or whatever platform you're using. You got another couple thousand people on there. There's no way we've talked to all those thousands of people. So I would argue a lot of people think my sphere is, immediate family, close friends. You would be surprised at how many people have some sort of real estate need going on this year that would love the opportunity to work with you if they knew that you were someone that could help them achieve their goal. I already see some of the discomfort in the room.
I hate going to the dentist, but I did make an appointment to go to the dentist so I can tell them, say, hey, I'm an agent.
There you
I
go.
did.
You
I
kill two
love
birds
it.
with one stone.
You have a captured audience. They're
Yeah, they're in
doing
your mouth.
X-rays. By the way,
While you're extracting whatever's happening in there, let me tell you what's happening in my life. So the point is there's stats out there, there's numbers out there. Usually about 7 to 10% of all the people in your device all the people in your world at any given year have some sort of real estate or life event that causes them to move. So we want to make sure that we are top of mind for that 7 to 10%. And the problem is we don't know which 7 to 10% that is. And we're not going to know unless we start putting ourselves out there a little bit more. And I know it's weird and I know it's uncomfortable and it feels salesy and sometimes it feels inauthentic. If you start coaching people what to expect with the touches that you're making, with the conversations that you're having, they learn to associate real estate, Pooja, real estate, Debbie. That's what we want to get them into the rhythm of realizing. Just like you think of soda, Coca-Cola.
So what should be the next step?
So first and foremost, do like what you did. I would argue we probably need to go back and double check. We probably missed a few people. We probably need to go back and reintroduce. So the introduction is something along the lines of, you know, hi, this is Pooja. Hope you're doing well. How's the family? How's this? Blah, blah, blah. Then it's going to be, I wanted to let you know, they're always going to ask, what's going on with you? It's just courtesy. When they ask you, what's going on with you, you're going to be able to tell them, I'm super excited. I just passed my real estate exam and I just partnered with the #1 brokerage in Riverside County. I'm at Keller Williams Corona. It's been amazing. It's been this. Hey, since you asked, do you happen to have any need to buy, sell, or build wealth in real estate this year? Or what are your plans to buy, sell, or build wealth in real estate this year? Always end it with a question.
What is build wealth in real estate? That's
Investing.
buying, right?
Investing. Yes, I like to say build wealth. It sounds better. Investing seems a little cold to me. So once they answer that question, the next question is going to be, do you happen to know of anyone in your world thinking about buying, selling, or building wealth in real estate? Because it may not be them that's having the real estate need. It may be their mother, their cousin, their brother, whatever. So that's something that you need to do. The other thing that you need to do before you move on to the next step, and Debbie sent me her video today, is I would challenge everybody to send a video that you're going to post and that you're going to send to people directly of you introducing yourself as the local real estate agent, the local realtor. I got my real estate license. I'm specializing in XYZ.
Here's the update on the market.
Sure, whatever you want it to be. You got to get video out there because it's something different. They need to see you. They need to know you're a real person. Then after that, you want to make sure all those people are in your command. And if you don't know how to do that, get with Jesse. All the people from your phone, all the people from your Facebook, all the people from Instagram, whatever. Put them in your command and set them up on some sort of smart plan. A really popular one is called an 8x8. It's 8 touches in 8 weeks. So once a week, there's either some form of an automated email that's going out, possibly a text message if you're paying for the Twilio. And the text message could be, hey, I'm, Cindy, Pooja's assistant, because it's gonna be a different number. I'm Cindy, Pooja's assistant. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out here. Sorry, I keep moving. Camera's here. So whatever the touch is, there's a million different 8x8 options in Command. So if you don't want to have to think about what you want that touch to be, it's done for you. If you are someone that likes to be a little bit more, customized, you want to be a little bit more specific, I would urge you to maybe put together some sort of a newsletter where you're keeping people updated on a consistent, regular basis of what you're seeing in the market, what you're seeing with interest rates. So they're hearing as you as the source, not the news, not the media, not TikTok. You have to be the source. So figure out what you want that to be. And I will tell you, this is where ChatGPT, AI is your best friend. No more are the days where you have to come up with topics every week, topics every month. Let AI come up with ideas and topics for you. Gemini, you all get free Gemini, it's included. Use AI to, and if you're like, AI, I want to keep in touch with my sphere once a week for the next 8 weeks. What should I do? and it will give you a million different ideas. You could say, I want to specialize in Corona. I want to specialize as a luxury agent. I want it to be upbeat and happy in tone. I want to incorporate the World Cup. Whatever you want, just start feeding it ideas, prompting it ideas, and it's going to give you amazing ideas back. Ask it to put you on a weekly schedule. Ask it to put it together as a smart plan that I can upload into my KW Command database, and it will do it for you. And then you just get with Jesse, and Jesse knows how to make it and put it all in there. Because I don't. That's why we got Jesse.
With the smart plan, it can be changed and still automatic?
Yes.
Yes.
And we can even put a phone number.
Oh, yes. Yes. And if you want the touch to be just a reminder for you to call them, pick up the phone and call, that should definitely be incorporated in the touches. We can't totally and solely rely on automation. I will tell you. Automation is a great support and a great tool, but it can't be the only thing we're doing. So the automation that we're incorporating has to be in tandem with that phone call, with a text message too, but nothing is going to beat face-to-face or that phone call. You still have to have that closer, high-level, high-value communication and touch.
Is there a section for notes?
Yes, there is. So those are our met people. Let's talk about our unmet people. So this is going to be still a level of prospecting that we're doing and lead generating that we're doing to find people. But keep in mind, this is going to be a bigger pool of people than our met people, but it's going to take a little bit longer. So the goal is this is building our future pipeline. These are our nurturing clients that we're helping to kind of build over the next year plus. So besides circle prospecting, cold calling, online leads, what are some other unmet areas that you can get leads? Just shout them out. And if you're on Zoom, you can shout them out too. And Coach is allowed to shout out now.
Host real estate webinars.
Webinars, sure. What else? What are other ways that you can get people out in the general public?
Well,
In
whenever I'm
contact with
shopping, I might not know them. I'm asking them, sitting next to them in a
Talking in
restaurant.
public, okay.
Public. I mean, giving out my cards all the time.
Like social events, like pickleball?
Yeah, networking. I would call that networking or social events. That's great.
Hosting seminars.
Yep. I mean, it's truly, the opportunities are limitless. I also put in expired listings, for sale by owners. I'm not going to spell that out. So FSBOs. Events, networking, referrals, online leads. I think I put that over there, but still. I think we get the gist. So the idea is, on these people, we have to build the rapport. That's what the focus is for these people, is how do we build the rapport and build the relationship so we can get them into our met circle of people. We're always trying to get more people into the bullseye. That's the goal. Get more people towards the center. So how do I convert some of these unmet people and build rapport and help really establish true motivation? So I have a couple scripts that we can utilize. These are very common unmet scripts, and they come from a gentleman by the name of Phil Jones. Phil Jones wrote a book called Exactly What to Say, and he wrote a book specifically for realtors on exactly what to say realtors. So Phil Jones's philosophy is, if you will, is that words matter, and how we phrase the sentence can potentially move the needle into getting somebody more in rapport with us.
Do you think you might find it at Barnes & Noble?
Yes, absolutely. And Amazon. It's all over Amazon. We have some extras here. We raffle them off occasionally. So some of the Phil Jones phrases very commonly used is I'm not sure if it's for you, but XYZ. So I'm not sure if it's for you, but would a home evaluation be something that interests you? Would you be open to ... Just imagine, because you're getting people to actually think and feel the emotion of being in that house. Just imagine putting your Christmas lights up on the front and hanging your Christmas tree here. If I could show you blank, would you blank? If I could show you how to get into a home at $4,000 a month, would you buy now? And lastly, when would be a good time to blank? So an example script that we have is, hey coach, it's Raquel Flower. Hey, you popped up on my radar recently when you inquired about my listing online, or whatever the unmet opportunity is, requested info, and I just wanted to reach out. Hey, quick question, are you still exploring options or have your plans changed?
I'm still interested.
You still interested? That's
all we want to hear.
all we want to hear. And most of the time we don't hear that. Usually we hear, I'm still just kind of looking. That's the big one. I'm still looking, or I'm waiting for this. I'm waiting for rates to go down. I'm waiting for prices to drop.
Keep you in mind.
Keep you in mind, yes. Totally understand. Hey Pooja, I'm not sure if it's for you, but would you be open to a quick chat where I could share a few ideas that might help you make the best move when the time is right? The whole goal of these people is we want to meet them. We want to get them from an unmet to a met. So my whole purpose is not to sell them on buying or selling a house over the phone. It's highly unlikely I'm going to do that over the phone.
Let's re-engage.
The way that I'm going to build the rapport and build the trust and help educate them on the process is getting in person. We got to get in person. That's the point of the rapport building. Good rapport building does not happen over the phone. I want to meet them. So even if they tell me I'm not looking to buy a house for 5 years, excellent. Sounds like we should meet. That's when you want to get them in now, because A, that 5 years could go real quick. B, a lot of times that 5 years is not 5 years. Maybe it's 5 months. Maybe it's a year. Maybe it's a little more, a little less. Maybe it's never. But you're still getting the opportunity to build your sphere, your network of people, who has their network of people that they know and love, who they may refer. If you spend time with somebody who says, I'm not looking to buy a house for 5 years, and you take the time to sit down with them, educate them on the home buying process, educate them on the market, and share with them and help them put together a game plan, I think they would find a lot of value in that and probably be pretty likely to recommend you to all of their friends and family that ever have a real estate need.
The other one, I joined our local chamber of commerce.
Yes.
So when they have new business in the city of Orange, like they just had a bagel store that opened. I don't know the owner. I've never been there.
Love a
they're
good
doing
bagel
a ribbon cut. So
Yes.
I'm like, oh, cool. Yeah, I'll just show up. I'll get a bagel.
Yes.
Bagel anyways, and then drop off business cards. And
Yeah.
and
Here's the thing, because I hear this a lot. I'm going to give somebody my business card. That's great. That's like throwing it out in the wind and hoping it comes back to you, though. You want to be as proactive and not passive as possible. So there's proactive and there's passive marketing. Our Bold coach last year, which Coach remembers, one of the things that he said that has stuck with me still to this day is he said, we are not in a buyer or seller's market. We are in a hunter or gatherer's market. You are either a hunter and you are out there hunting for the business, or you are a gatherer sitting back and waiting. And we need to be a room full of hunters here. Because if you want the business right now, it does not come easy. You got to be out there hunting for it. Because this is not an easy market. It's not an easy economy. There's a million excuses and reasons why it couldn't work out. So that's why you have to push yourself beyond what everybody else is doing, which is giving their business card, sitting back and waiting and hoping somebody calls them. I don't like to leave my fate up to chance. I want your information and I'll do my job and follow up with
So
you.
what could have done differently then?
You want to get their information. Instead of passing, it's like sending postcards out and sending flyers out and waiting for the phone to ring. I don't want to wait for the phone to ring. I want my phone ringing out. So you're going to be the one doing the activities and putting those activities out, whether that's hosting open houses, whether that's making the calls around a certain neighborhood or city in Orange, whatever it might be. Anyone's farm. Postcards are great. Call your farm though. Don't just send the postcard and hope they call. You call them. You go out there, you hunt for the business, and you get it. Those are the people that will succeed. I hear Debbie hunting every day, by the way. Debbie's calling every single day, without fail.
And now
We
she's
are
sending.
still not even 120 days in, and Debbie is still committed, shows up every day to Breakthrough and makes a call. Makes multiple calls. Debbie's a hunter.
I need to do better.
You're doing great, Debbie. You're doing the activities. That's what matters. You're doing the part you can control. All right. Any questions on that?